Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
No.
Fair trade coffee, yes?
Yep, I've heard of fair trade before.
No. I have. Yes, I have.
I think of coffee because I'm a coffee drinker, so I'm always concerned that we drink fair trade coffee.
Coffee.
What is that?
I would buy it. Good idea to buy that product.
It's an organization that helps to help people that works in the developing countries, because most of the rewards are being reaped by the developed countries. The fair trade cuts the middleman and brings the profit to those poor farmers that is working in the developing countries.
It makes things more fair, it also increases awareness, and I would probably be more likely to buy something if it had that sort of accreditation.
A better life for the people in developing countries that manufacture the coffee and stuff like that.
It promotes equality, fair wages, ensures that people have good working conditions, and just makes sure that people are getting what they deserve in their work.
Give opportunities for people that produce produce in developing countries an opportunity to earn a reasonable return from their hard work and effort, and that they're not exploited.
Although it's really a campaign that's based around the first world, it really focuses on, ensuring equal rights for all people and making sure that, we're not taking advantage necessarily of third world people who aren't necessarily being paid, adequate money for their services. I think it's a brilliant idea. I think it's something that, not necessarily university-wide, but Australia-wide, every company or organisation should be looking to go fair trade. It's the way of the future, and it's really something that's probably been left for too long.
They can try to purchase fair trade products where possible.
I think it's a good idea because it's always better to buy from ethical companies. Yeah,
Yes,
I think it's important for, big business sort of things to take the step forward.
It's going to show that Deakin actually cares for the society, and also because, Deakin itself has a lot of international students, it would be a way of Deakin to show that we are supporting those peoples and giving educations back to those countries.
Yes, I think that's a pretty good idea.
I think it's a fantastic idea that Deakin does fair trade now. I think, as such a large university, it's doing a lot for their public image, and I think that a lot of people will think better of them for doing it.
It's really, really important that people get on board with it, because it's a really important issue that a lot of people don't even know about. So the fact that Deakin can promote it at its university and sell fair trade products is really important.
Deakin does have a strong track record of being a good global citizen, of providing its resources and its expertise in trying to support areas that are developing, that need assistance. And I would think that an initiative like this would fit quite nicely within Deakin's mandate.
I don't think it'd be that much expensive, and also if there's actual number of consumption that goes with it, the price should not change. The only time that the price would be more expensive is just we get the coffee and it sits there and I've got to throw it in the bin after a couple of weeks. That's why it might not be worthwhile for us to get it in. But if everybody gets on board and everyone is buying it, then there shouldn't be a problem.
I don't think that people would necessarily object to paying a few cents more for a cup of coffee if it's going to support a worthwhile endeavour like this.
Oh, absolutely. Look, I'm already having a fair trade coffee, and this is a grinder's one, and it tastes good as well. I do support, even if it is a bit expensive, I don't mind.
Yes, I would, as long as it wasn't more than maybe $2.
I choose the fair trade, I guess, because of I'm helping more people.
Yes.
If I had a lot of money that day.
Yeah, it depends. How much? 30, 50 cents, not $2 or something.
If the reason why it's more expensive is given and it's justified, then people understand that and slowly will get on board with that. And it's also about prioritising, so maybe people can buy less but still have fair trade products.
If they knew what fair trade was and what it meant for the people in those countries, that they'd definitely be willing to do that.
If we educate the students on why this is important, that'll increase the amount of people that buy fair trade, and the more people that buy fair trade, the cheaper fair trade can actually be. So it may be able to reach a point where fair trade is actually cheaper than your conventional non-fair trade coffees.
Robert's got a quick hand. He'll look around the room, he won't tell you his plan.
Certainly, I think everyone can always learn more. Why else would you come to a tertiary institution? There's so much more to learn, and there's so much that people don't know.
I go to the Oxfam shop and read about it there and things like that.
Yes, it sounds interesting.
Fun things and I don't even know why. But he's coming for you, yeah, he's coming for you. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet.
Clothing isn't very fair trade, so probably something to do with that.
As much as they can, really. I think Doosa and the Deakin store themselves, all of their clothing products can be made fair trade. All of those products that are in those garments can be sourced fair trade. Your fair trade cotton, fair trade wool. Really bring all of that in. So really, I think and where possible, any material that can be sourced fair trade should be.
More promotion, maybe tax or something to promote it, and give away more flyers, let more people to know about it.
Aside from coffee, I guess Deakin can try to do with other products that students might buy during their study times. Oh, buy fair trade.